Good Thursday morning. Glad I got an opportunity to spend a little bit of time with you, and I hope that today's devotion will be an encouragement. Been going through the book of James, looking at the different chapters, and today we're in James chapter 4. And chapter 4 contains a lot because in the very beginning of the chapter it talks about strife and division, that it should not be among the church. Then it talks about drawing near to the Lord and that God will draw near to us and we need to submit to Him. A little bit later down it talks about that we need to realize that our life is in the Lord's hand, and if He gives us another day, then we need to be thankful for that day because life is brief and it's over with in a hurry. But I want to look at the very last verse, And the last verse it says, "For him that knows to do right or do the right thing, and he does not do it, to him it is sin." In other words, if we know what is right to do and we don't do that, that is sin. We've always looked at sin as many ways as, we break a commandment. We stole something, we didn't tell the truth, something that we have done. But this is something that we should have done that we have not done. Now, what can that be? Well, that can be that we should be patient with one another, yet we know that's the right thing to do. We don't do it, then that's sin. We know that we are to forgive one another, and if we don't forgive one another, and that's the right thing to do, to forgive one another, then that is sin. And whatever it is, whatever God's laid on our heart, if we're to do the right thing, that we're called to do it, if we don't do it, that is sin. So what do we need to do? We need to look and see and what is right and do what is right. We need to always do what is right. So James has given us a practical application. It's not just breaking a commandment, but it's also not doing that which is right. And so let us strive not only to keep God's commandment, but also to do what God has called us to do the right things. I hope and pray that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.